Alright everybody, what is going on? Welcome back or welcome to the channel. If you're new today, we are going to be checking out some Taeyeon. We're going to be doing some solo Taeyeon stuff here. Something I've been meaning to get to, right? We've got 4 tracks here. We've got INVU, Weekend, To.X, and Can't Control Myself. So before we get into this, I do have a Patreon. I'll link it in the description below. If you're interested, you can join for free, and anytime videos get blocked, you could see them 100% free on there. And then if you choose to go for other tiers, you get the ability to see early access to album reactions, for example, 2 weeks in advance. You also get exclusive series like variety shows and certain survival shows. Well, not certain. What am I saying? Certain. Survival shows. I don't know why I said certain. Survival shows. Right now we are doing Road to Kingdom, and then we're going to go into Kingdom Legendary War. We're also doing Skiz Code, right? Stray Kids, and currently XG's X or Go. And then for album reactions, we've got EXO, Stray Kids on Saturdays, and then on Sundays we have Dreamcatcher and Red Velvet currently. So if that is something that interests you, feel free to check this out. And then, of course, as we wrap up these things, we'll go to different groups and stuff like that. So having a lot of fun over there on Patreon. Thank you again to my Patrons for your support. I appreciate it very much. So Taeyeon. Now, prior to this little solo MV, I have seen Taeyeon's Killing Voice. I've also reacted. I've done a few marathons now to Girls' Generation, or what is it? SNSD is the other name for it, right? So I'm excited. I don't know where we're going to get here, but let's get into it. Let's check out INVU.
Falling in love, 너에겐 난 option. 시작부터 다른 너와 나. 깨지는 heart, 빗나간 dimension. 익숙하거든. Yeah, I think I lost my mind, but it's my kind of love. 아끼지 않고 다수다니고는 주저앉아. 문득 어느 순간.
Okay. Ooh, the vocal layers? Damn! Sheesh! Hey. Is she the most popular member of Girls' Generation? I see her name up probably the most. Whoa, this music video is crazy. The extended notes? Jeez. Yeah, her vocals are ridiculous. Hey. Oh my god, the voice. Crazy. Jeez, that was woo-wee. That was good. That was good. All right. Wow. Yeah, I mean, what can you say, right? Incredible. She's fantastic, of course, right? And just the vocals are crazy. This whole arrangement was nuts. All right. Chill out, man. Chill out. Calm down. Okay. Weekend. Let's check this one out. Weekend. Hold on, we gotta start over. Captions weren't on. Oh. Time stop? Zawerdo? Ooh, the all pink fit? Is she okay? She doing the cute girl thing in this one? Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay. Wow, that's a lot of pink. Like Barbie. Ooh. That fit? Damn, I don't know. Wow. Sheesh. You know what? We're going to go back. But I want to... One of the things I'm always curious about is like the cute girl concept, right? You know, obviously there are groups that do it and nail it. Very good at it. Obviously, Girls' Gen, you know, they've experimented. They did the cute girl thing a lot. They did some other stuff. I'm always wondering and curious if it's stuff they enjoy, right? If they actually enjoy doing it. Not that there's anything wrong with the cute girl concept, right? It works. It's fun to watch, right? And obviously, who doesn't like cute girls doing cute things, right? It's fun. My fear was always like, are they being forced to do that, or do they enjoy it? Because if they enjoy it, cool, right? And I would imagine, you know, in this case, Taeyeon decided she wanted to do it, right? And she do it. You know what I mean? It works. Like I said, it's not like it's bad. It's just, I don't know if that's a bubble that is put on them and force them to do, or if they actually enjoy doing it. I guess it's like the more I learn about entertainment companies, I'm always like, how much freedom is there? Because the stories are, you know, the stories are not great a lot of times. The stories are not great, so. See, this isn't fair, though, because the looks, the bandana with the blonde hair and this fit look great, but that also looks great. Hey. Oh, it's okay to do whatever I feel like. Well, hey, whatever you're doing, you're doing. 얘길 무시한 채 내가 나의 하루를 조립해보려 해 너는 no stress 고민 안 할래 Move it right back 내 맘대로 가본 적도 없는 길 뭐가 있든지 I don't need a map when I roll the street 이어가보는 이유는 for a little fun Guess up 좀 더 올라가야 하죠 그 모든 따라 맘대로 자라나 조금만 이름 모르고 화장을 바라보다 뜨거운 햇살을 피해 벤치에 잠깐 Wow, the visual, like the music video itself? Okay, man, you need to chill out with that. That's crazy. Calm down. But the music video is actually really, it looks great. I love the colors in it. Yeah, she's cute in this.
아무 계획이 없어서 완벽한 plan 우연히 찾아낸 secret place 그곳에 두고 와 나만의 작은 짐 골목길 끝을 돌아 만나게 될 기분 좋은 surprise도 설레임 두근두근 온종일 하루 종일 고소한 향기의 커피숍 눈에 들어오는 예쁜 옷
Okay, I hear your ad-libs in the background, man. You're killing it. Hey. Very smooth instrumentation too. That's such a interesting catchy move too to do in the chorus there. Okay. Okay. And see, this is crazy too. I mean, I say it all the time, but like the duality and stuff, I like seeing like the previous MV and this MV. I'm like, okay, cool. So you decide like, hey, this is what I want to do for my solo stuff, and I'm just going to do it. And it's like, cool. I mean, Girls' Gen, Twice, Red Velvet, they are groups off the top of my head that I think of that can nail the sort of cute girl, bubblegum pop, you know what I mean, sort of sound. They nail it, right? And I think, not obviously K-pop, but more K-pop adjacent recently, Beanie nails that too. They absolutely nail down the like cute girl stuff, right? And it works, right? So yeah, this was fun. Let's see what else we got, right? Because then I go, like, listen, and if you want to, I'm not saying you have to always switch up everything you do for MVs. If you want to, experiment with one particular genre for a bit, yeah, go ahead, right? Like that's cool too. But it does make me curious. Then I'm like, okay, well, I've seen these two things. What else are you doing? Like, what other interesting concepts and stuff? To.X. Okay, see, I didn't expect this instrumentation to begin like this. I don't know why I do this all the time. Forget the captions. Like a goofball. Like that little pullback riff there, that's cool. Wow. Beautiful layered vocals. Wow, I feel like this is a this is one of those cases where you have a track that has, you know, a pretty sad meaning, right, lyrically, and then the music video is kind of, there's some dark stuff happening, but I feel like the way it's so interesting because the way it's delivered, the way she's singing it, and the instrumentation makes it sound peppier than what it actually is. So it's like, oh, this is kind of, and maybe that's purposely to add to the creepy part, because it actually does sound creepier when with this music video. It's like, oh, that's a pretty cool effect. Yeah, there's some scary stuff. Narcissist. Okay. She's burning it. Okay, wow. That got scary and dark. That got scary and dark. You know, one thing I've been thinking about too, and I'm curious what other people's thoughts are, is what you would, I guess, consider like K-pop artists and groups when they really start to hit their prime or their stride. So, obviously, I'm still a very new K-pop stan, right? Just started listening back, really started listening back in November. I listened to BTS mostly, obviously, prior to that, and then occasional tracks here and there, but never really dug deep into K-pop. And so, having done that, it seems like most groups, when they hit like the 5 to 7 year mark, that's when you notice they really start to come out of their shells more, right? They find like their personality more, their own sort of thing. It's almost like they get more comfortable, right, doing their thing. And obviously they develop as artists because they've had a few years under their belt to try different things and see what works and see what doesn't. And as, you know, especially when I watch groups that have been around for that period of time or longer, you start to notice that, like, oh yeah, like they, at least the ones that are still around, they, you know, even if they're solo acts, they you could see why they've lasted, because they've really dedicated time to studying and, you know, experimenting and doing a bunch of stuff to see what works, you know? So it's always fun to see. Like, I could tell by watching these that Taeyeon is one of those artists that, you know, she has a lot of things basically under her belt that she's accomplished that has gotten her to a place where it feels like she can experiment, and she knows what works, she knows what doesn't so far, you know what I mean? So she has stood the test of time. I don't know if there's any other, because I haven't really dug too deep into Girls' Generation, so I don't know if there's any members particularly that have solo stuff that are, you know, at least as known, you know, in that same popularity. Like, I'm sure they are, but I see her name, and I said this about Taemin for Shiny too. I saw Taemin and Taeyeon, their names as solo artists, more than other members of their groups, right? So that's always interesting to me. I'm like, they caught on in some big way, you know? All right. The final MV, I'm going to turn on captions before. Haha, gotcha this time. You're not going to get me for the fourth time in a row. Yeah, can't control myself. Let's see. This looks like it's also going to be a very sad track, but I could be, I could get, wow, never mind. I mean, it's blood on the hands already. Ooh, okay.
감당하지 못할 감정을 택했잖아 그래 too late 상처를 되돌리기엔 늦어버렸어 미쳤다 해도 뭐 어때 Cause I can't control myself
Not like the... Man, she got like the bob haircut going on, and it works.
네 앞에서 모든 게 잘 통제가 안 돼.
What is this instrumentation? It's crazy.
Cause I can't control myself.
Ooh, the drop, nice. Wow, the switch ups.
허들기만 해. 헐거운 반지처럼 상관없어. 사랑이 다 이럴 텐데. 미쳤다 해도 뭐 어때? Cause I can't control myself. 네 앞에서 모든 게 잘 통제가 안 돼. 다 터질 것만 같아. Cause I can't control myself.
Ooh.
Feels like heaven, feels like hell. 그마저도 I don't care. 난 또다시 내게 되돌아갈 텐데. 미쳤다 해도 뭐 어때? Cause I can't control myself. 네 앞에서 모든 게 잘 통제가 안 돼. 다 터질 것만 같아. Cause I can't control myself.
Wait, the guitar laid in the back? Ooh.
잘 통제가 안 돼. 다 터질 것만 같아. Cause I can't control myself.
Wow. Jeez. Dark and dank and scary. That's what that... So, I'm wondering, too, and I said this about Taeyeon, which, not to draw comparisons or anything like that, but since I haven't seen too many, like, solo stuff from artists and stuff like that, maybe only a handful here and there, I'm wondering if she also has pulled, you know, personal experiences and put them into some of these MVs. It does feel that way, right? And I think... I've said this before, but it's either two things, right? And this goes again to being a more experienced, songwriter and artist and stuff like that. Is a lot of the times you either draw, right, more of those emotions out, even if it's not necessarily a personal story. You're capable of putting in the emotion and putting in the feeling as if it were, or you are pulling from personal experiences. And so it's easier to be able to convey a lot of what you're trying to get through, performances, MV and stuff like that. One thing too, this is sort of unrelated, but what I enjoy too about this MV in particular is that, obviously I have different monitors I'm watching on one. I have another one here where I see my recording and stuff like that. And this, the audio in this is at least from like a recording standpoint, mixed well. So sometimes, actually not sometimes, a decent amount of time, a lot of music videos, when I record them and my, reaction, their audio is very like uneven. So sometimes I might have to, in editing, make sure I go through and level everything so that the audio is the same all the way around. So I'm not, otherwise I constantly be having to like up it and down it when it's like lower in the recording process. Whereas like this one in particular is one track. It was the same volume throughout all of the song, no matter if it was like low points, in terms of softer singing or instrumentation, or it got to like the bigger build up parts. It kept that same level, like in terms of its mixing. So that is appreciated. It's I love when they do that, and I wish they would do that more, because there's so many times where it's like I'm looking at the recording volume go up and down, and I'm like, this is going to be a problem to edit, because I've got to make sure it's all on the same level. I've basically got to fix their mixing to get it to sound right, so it's not just so low at certain points and then extremely blown out at others. But anyway, yeah, this was great. She's fantastic, of course. I loved all these. I thought these were all really good, and I thought it showed a lot of, obviously, versatility and her ability to do different things, which, not surprised by that, right? Like I said, we've seen groups do that, so that's not surprising, but it's always pleasing to hear and to see. So that's it for this marathon. Thank you guys for checking it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Peace.